What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about someone that I have talked about once or twice on this channel. That would be one Brie Larson, because Brie Larson has been cast as the iconic Rosalina in the Mario Galaxy movie, and the internet is going crazy. The internet is going crazy. Now, obviously, I have made quite a few videos on Brie Larson, especially during the Captain Marvel run and the press tour, where she was causing so much controversy. And then the media took so many things that she said and built stories and narratives out of it. And it was just a perfect storm. And so ultimately, Captain Marvel went on to make $1 billion. And then the sequel to Captain Marvel, The Marvels, turned out to be the biggest flop in the history of the MCU. And so that is what it was. But now here we are. And it's interesting because I'm obviously a Nintendo fan, and I'm looking forward to the Mario Galaxy movie. I love the Mario Galaxy games. They're some of the greatest games ever made, in my opinion. And I think Rosalina is a truly iconic character. And I didn't expect Brie Larson to be cast in this role. I didn't even hear her speculated. Now, we've heard Brie Larson's name connected to Nintendo before because she's obviously a Nintendo fan. She's been in a lot of their marketing. A lot of people have theorized that she might be cast as Samus in a Metroid movie, but I didn't hear anyone speculate that she may be Rosalina. Me and Krista Nova were talking about the fact that we would like to have seen Anne Hathaway cast as Rosalina, but we're watching the trailer today, and before we knew that it was Brie Larson, this is what we heard, and I gotta say, it sounds really good.
Once upon a time, there was a brave and noble princess named Peach.
I want to hear the story about the plumbers. Ooh.
We did that one last night.
Plumber, 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 plumber.
Okay.
I like how she's trying to tell a story about Peach, and all they want to hear is about Mario the plumber. But that's pretty awesome. But yeah, so I heard this, and I'm like, who is that? Who is the actress? And of course, it was revealed that was Brie Larson. And so based on that alone, I think it's a pretty good choice. And I know a lot of people might have expected me to have a different take on that, but based on that alone. Now, there is more context to this and a bigger discussion to be had. And shockingly enough, one of the people that is having that discussion is Grace Randolph. That's right. Grace Randolph has kind of been the poster child now of the anti-Brie Larson movement for the Mario movie. So right here, Jay quote tweets this. He says, she said, if anything can tank the new Super Mario Brothers movie, it's Brie Larson. I was like, damn. Okay, Grace. Interesting. So then she gives more context here. And of course, Grace is going to virtue signal off the hate channels. Oh my gosh, the hate channels are so mean to us, the entertainment industry. But she says, but the idea that we therefore can't say anything negative when there's plenty of evidence to back it up is insane because of these hate channels. I just spent all week defending Elle Fanning in Predator and got a ton of hate for defending Barbie. Will Super Mario 2 be a huge success? Almost certainly. But Brie Larson has a history of making comments on press tour that are not helpful and turn off audiences. She is also a big part of the reimagining The Marvels, a film that I gave a good review, but that sequel ruined a $1 billion character. And this is the kind of the gist of it right here. And I responded to this tweet, and I said, she isn't wrong to be concerned, but as long as Brie Larson doesn't run her mouth about politics or attack the audience, she seems like a pretty good casting for Rosalina. And I stand by those comments. She does seem like a pretty good casting based on what we heard and the fact that she, is a big Nintendo fan. So I'm not really that upset about it at all. And over here on geeksandgamers.com with Alex, the question is asked, the comeback in the making. So our very own Ryan Kennel from RK Outpost and Geeks and Gamers, he's been a big Brie Larson fan for a long time. And right here, Ryan says, I think Grace is just jealous, to be honest. Sad. I stand with Brie. Ryan has been predicting the redemption tour of Brie Larson for years now. And this right here is going to be a crucial time, because if she actually does stay quiet and not run her mouth about politics or attacking the audience, and she brings it home with the marketing, it truly will be a redemption arc for Brie Larson, and Ryan would once again be right. And so that's what's going to be very interesting here. Is she going to be able to control herself? Because if you go back to Captain Marvel, I made a ton of videos on Captain Marvel and Brie Larson. A lot of the videos that I made weren't necessarily about new things that Brie Larson said, but it was the media building narratives about the previous things that she already said. And the lead up to Captain Marvel and the Marvel Cinematic Universe was so popular at that time. And so every single article that it would pop up, 3 articles a day about Brie Larson. It was absolutely insane. The grifting was so good. And so, but primarily the comments that she made that pissed off so many people were the comments about A Wrinkle in Time, and she doesn't care what a 40-year-old white man has to say about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him. And again, she said she doesn't hate white dudes. She said that like 4 times. She had a couple other minor comments here and there, but it was about those primarily, those comments, and then the media narratives that were built around it. And there were so many articles. And then you had some of the stuff on the press tour with how she was acting in some of the interviews with the cast and things like that. But here we are, man. Listen, I'm willing to let all of it go. I am very excited for the movie because I want to see what they're going to do. I mean, personally, I was okay with the first Mario movie. I didn't think it was the greatest movie of all time. I thought it was fine, but yeah, it was good. It was a good, safe choice. It didn't do anything groundbreaking. It didn't need to. It was just it was a Mario movie, and it was fine. And so now I'm willing to give Brie Larson a chance, ladies and gentlemen. And will you give Brie Larson a chance? Ryan is leading the charge. So Ryan was ahead of the curve, and he said, I stand with Brie. She liked one of his tweets years ago. And so that whole thing has been going on for a while. So now here we are with Brie Larson being cast as Rosalina. If she's able to stay out of the controversial comments and brings it home, are you going to be Team Brie? Time will tell. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. I do appreciate it. And if you have not, you can go over to geeksandgamers.com, hit that store button, and you can go straight to Rip-a-Send, and you can get the $199 holiday merch bundle that we have over there. That is going to end on November 25th. So you got the 199 hoodie, the Unit 199 Cultural Task Force, and the IDOT hat. You can get the whole bundle, or you can get them individually. So hopefully you guys will go over there and check that out before it is done. But thank you so much. Have a great day, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.